Hey, folks. So he wants to go into the Gaza Strip, displace a couple million people, and set up resorts and buildings and calling it the Riviera of the Middle East. What? Yeah, it's a distraction, y'all. It's a distraction while the muskrat goes through your social security number, all your personal information, and decides what he's going to do with that and who he's going to give it to. Whether it's FBI, whoever. I got a couple things to talk about tonight. They're still talking about, still wondering why all this is going on. And it's not, the folks that I'm looking at are not people of color that are asking this question. And I hate to, I know it seems like I'm always there, right? But I am always there for a reason, because it's for real. I'm speaking 100. For folks that don't know what that slang is, I'm speaking the truth. The people that are still asking why this is going on, they actually, I really believe this, that they can't see that they actually are part of it. That they have reaped all of the rewards of being their race, that they don't even understand that it can be, that this can be so much larger than they can even imagine, that it has nothing to do with domestic stuff. It has nothing to do with the price of eggs. It has nothing to do with the environment. Hey man, my man's checking me out. What's up, buddy? He's sitting right there. It has everything to do with a global agenda, which I tried to make it clear. Maybe I have to just keep making it clear. Just keep saying it over and over again, so folks understand that this is a global agenda, and that these folks know that their demise on the planet is a real thing. I'm not making this shit up, folks. I have a little pride too. You know, I have a little bit of a reputation. Just pride in myself. I don't really give a shit what anybody thinks about me. It's just that this is real. These folks are dying off. And they're still asking why all this is going on. The reason it's going on, because these folks, the ones that are now in power, believe that they are the superheroes for their people. So please understand what I'm saying. And I'm not, look, you know how folks will say, you know how a non-melanated person will say, well, I have melanated friends. You know how you say that? Well, I have non-melanated friends. Some of my formative years were with non-melanated people. I'd say from the age of 10 to 13, that's all I saw around me. So I don't have any hatred or nothing like that. Some of those folks are lifelong friends that I still know to this day. So it had nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is the reality of what's going on. The reality is that non-melanated people are dying off. And these people know it here in the United States. But the people that are asking these questions, they can't wrap their minds around that. And I'm not talking about the ones that can't add 1 + 1 = 2. I'm talking about the folks that actually do have education. They can't, because they have been living with such privilege that they just cannot comprehend that that's all this is about. It's not the environment. It's not the price of eggs. It's not who's going to get the new highway down the way or the new bridge. It's not that. So these folks, it's kind of obvious what they're doing. Melanated people see what they're doing. Why can't the non-melanated people see what they're doing? What is all this DEI stuff? What is this threats of getting rid of the Department of Education? That is a direct beeline to melanated people. We are a threat to them. We not physically, not even intellectually, just physically, the reality of their existence, here in the United States of America. Forget the global thing. Let's stay right here in the United States of America. It's real. It's Browning. They know it. They can't stop it. They would never stop. They're not going to stop it. It's nature. But they're doing everything in their power. See, they're in power. So they're doing everything in their power. I'm going to go here. I know some folks have told me in my comments, you guys ever heard of Frances Cress Welsing? I'm going to start quoting or paraphrasing things that she has said, because everything that she's no longer with us. Everything that she has said is coming to fruition. It's becoming more and more evident every single day. And all I can do is smile, because I'm like, damn, she was right. And I've known about her since I was a teenager. That's what's going on, folks. These folks are scared of us. Literally. And so I said a little list before. Yep. Intellectually, they're afraid of us. Yeah. The soul thing, when it comes to just simple things like rhythm. I'm not saying that non-melanated people don't have rhythm, but like 99% of them don't. I'm just funning a little bit there, but it's real. We are gifted as a people, and they know it. Why do you think that they're taking them out of all these positions, these top positions, these admirals and captains and generals? Why do you think that they're doing that? A lot of those folks are melanated people. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. Do y'all, this is for my non-melanated women. Do you guys understand that they hate y'all? They probably hate y'all more than they hate me. They despise y'all. All y'all are good for is you know what. And that's it in their minds. You know I'm speaking the truth. You know it. I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to be doing. I'm not going to be marching in the streets with y'all. Okay? I'm not going to be out there. I've served my country. I've already done it. I've done the march. Okay? I'm going to end it with this. Maybe folks are getting tired of me saying it, but I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna keep saying it. Shit, I'm gonna keep saying it because I really believe that's the only way. It's actually two things. The first thing is this: if the military doesn't get involved in what's going on right now, the United States of America is over. It's over, folks. I hate to be bleak. But at the rate that things are moving right now, what is this, like week and a half, 2 weeks? At the rate, this guy's got 4 years and nobody's doing shit. Let's put it like this. He's pushing every limit to see how far he can go. So if folks are not pushing back now with the shit that any other time would be just, he's going to keep going. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like a child. People that are parents out here, a child will keep trying, won't they? Because I don't know. I don't have to. Well, I do have, my cat, he kind of does that. He'll keep trying and to see how far he can go. Look at him looking at me. He'll see how far he can go. And then finally he realized, yeah, homie don't play that. It's the same thing with this guy. So it's not going to get better. That's what I'm saying. It's over. Especially if that Bondi lady, she got confirmed as a DA of the country. You know how much power she got over your life now? So if it keeps going, if this Cash dude, if he gets in there, oh shit. Yeah, it's really over. I'm gonna be real frank with you. I'm more concerned about four people than the first person that I really was kind of pissed off about. But I'm gonna tell you in this order. Not even in special order. It's just these four: Cash, Bondi, Tulsi, and Kennedy. Right? I thought it was Peter's. I am even concerned about Peter, because you know why I'm not concerned about Peter? Because he's got those generals and admirals that are going to check his ass. So I'm not concerned about that. It's all these other folks that are going to directly affect your life. These are the folks that are going to directly affect your life, making the country less safe every day with the Tulsi person if she gets confirmed. Your life will be less safe as every hour passes, it'll be less safe. The odds of something going off here in the United States of America increases tenfold the day that she gets confirmed. If it hasn't already started, if folks have not already started planning already, because they know that we're all just discombobulated over here. I was going to end it with this. I'm going to end it with this. The only way out of this is this. It's two ways out of this. Either the United States military step in. I said it in another video. The United States military must step in. Nobody else is coming to help us, folks. So all that folks talking about G7 and NATO, and when I made the video about Europol, you see that went to the way. So really now it's our own military has to protect us. And then the other option is work on getting your passport if you don't have your passport. I mentioned it in another video. I'm going to repeat myself. I don't mind repeating myself. You know, sometimes it takes people a couple times to hear it. Why am I saying get your passport? Is because I believe that they're going to stop people from being able to leave the country. You say that's preposterous. They would never be shit. Look at what they're doing. So get your passport so that at least you have it. Even if you're not going anywhere, just have it. And that's it. That's the only advice I can give you. Now, where you're going to go and all that stuff, we'll have to talk about that in another video. I did promise that I would let folks know some of the places that I was looking at when I was checking around the world to go, to live. Yeah, to actually live, not visit, to actually live. If shit hits the fan here. I said I was getting off. I know this is going long. Folks know I make long videos, and I haven't made one of these kind in a long time. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I think because I ate some sugar for the first time in a long time. I ate some cookies. But check this out. Oh, man. You know those guys that he let out, he pardoned and let out? I talked about this already. I talked about this. But you know those folks that he let out. Those folks are his brown shirts, y'all. Y'all know what the brown shirts are? If you don't, go look at that documentary. I'm not going to repeat it on here, folks. For the people that are following me and know, let the folks in the comments know which documentary I'm talking about to find out who the brown shirts are. So those are his brown shirts. He's already let them know that they're not going to be prosecuted for anything. He already pardoned them. So do you guys realize that they're now, I just saw it a couple minutes ago. They have that woman that got Bondi, that got confirmed. She has already made a list. She said she wasn't going to do it, but we knew that was a lie in front of the damn Senate. We knew that was a lie. She was lying through her for gaslighting. Today. 3 people specifically that she's going after. Yep. The DA up in New York, Jack Smith, and the other DA, Letitia. and Alvin and Jack Smith. All right, they talked about it. She said that her agent, she's the DA. So back to the brown shirts. So now that that's out there, and I told you guys about the security detail for Mark Milley took away his clearance. He doesn't have a detail to protect him anymore. This is a hero for the country. And then there's others. They took their security details. Those folks are heroes. Those folks actually protected you. Took their details away. So guess what? Now the brown shirts, I don't have to explain. Get your passport. Yeah. Work on that. People jumped in my comments when I mentioned this before, just the other day, and they said, "Yep, you were right, Solo." Packed lines going out the door. Because folks understand, I'm not on here BSing y'all. This is real shit that's going down. Somebody jumped in my comments on YouTube, and I tried to explain to them because they were like, is this really going on? And I had to explain. I was a little lengthy on my comment, and I said, what they call this is living history. Living history. So, yes, when we're talking about, she was talking about Gaza. Yes, boundaries can be moved. Countries can be eliminated. Yes, that's real. We are living history. So that means we're in the midst of it. So it's kind of hard to sit back and analyze it because we're in it. So folks that'll be looking back, your children, your grandchildren, and their children will look back and say, yeah, so that happened because that country's not even there anymore. Oh yeah, Greenland. Oh yeah, they used to be sovereign, but the Panama Canal. Oh yeah, but so 200 years from now, it'll be the norm for them, but then something else will be kicking off, and then they will be living history. You got to understand, the world is not static. Just look at history. It's not static. You getting up every day and taking a shower and going to work, it's not always going to be like that. I know I'm not. Look, folks, this is not hard. It's not rocket science. It's just wake up, snap out of it, stop being distracted by everything else that's going on out here while these people are doing this shit right in your face. I'm really off of here now. I'll see you guys in another video. Take care of yourselves.